All right, Ross, have a seat for a minute. Turn the record on if you would. All right, we have 4 preliminary examinations scheduled for this afternoon. Mr. Marvin is here and Ms. Halleck is here from the prosecutor's office. We're going to address first People versus Susanna Marie Sweet. Mr. Marvin stopped in during the lunch hour to give me an update on the cases. That matter is going to be dismissed without prejudice, with the potential that it could be rebrought. There is a co-defendant in this case, and his matter is bound over to circuit court. Is that correct, Mr. Marvin?
That is correct. And also, we don't have the victim served, so it's not possible to have a prelim today anyway. But I will be reviewing this and hopefully recharging it.
Let's discuss Shaughnessy Smith. File number is 2422FY. Mr. John Bush is here. The complaining witness, Ms. Obish, was here. She's meeting with the victim advocate now. She's the complainant on the misdemeanor case, which you don't really need testimony to bind it over. He has 2 counts of resisting, obstructing. On February 13th, the matter was continued for preliminary examination for this date. The defendant was given the date orally in the courtroom, and I believe given a notice. I might have even given him one of those handmade ones. He is not here. Has not had communication with Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush, what's the status here?
Excuse me. He was here on February 13th. At that time, he shared with me he was at the Gilmore Rehab Facility in Kalamazoo, and there was a potential plan to go to a facility called New Beginnings and discharge from Gilmore. I have not heard from him since February 13th. The letter that I sent to him telling him his court date to an address in Kalamazoo was returned. No such number. And I did have a phone number for him. I called him early this morning as a reminder he had court today and left a voicemail.
I'm going to do a bench warrant. He did post a $5,000 cash or surety bond. An immediate notice of bond forfeiture. Maybe his bonding company knows where he is.
Is the court familiar with the name New Beginnings? That name didn't ring a bell with me.
Yes, we are.
What community is that in?
I think it's in.
I can Google up this.
I think it's in Cass County. Could be wrong. He didn't show up before. New bond, $10,000 cash or surety, 48-hour hold. He didn't show up for Judge Pattison, which is how it ended up on my docket. And Judge Pattison did an earlier bench warrant, $10,000, 48-hour hold. And then he showed up or something. Anyway, he's in the wind, but he did have a notice, and he has a surety company that posted his bond. So let's see if we can find him. But for now, there's a bench warrant with a 48-hour hold.
And what was the amount on the new bond?
$10,000.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Shaughnessy Smith, would you come up to the podium, please?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. This is file number 2422 FY, People versus Shaughnessy M. Smith. He's charged with 2 counts of resisting, obstructing a police officer and domestic violence. This matter was set for a preliminary examination yesterday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I apologize for my tardiness. I had a situation with my death in the family. And
Well, your lawyer was here. The police officers were here under subpoena, under oath. The complaining witness was here, and we couldn't find you. I tried to call. Your phone doesn't work. They don't know your address.
Yeah, I'm homeless right now.
Come rolling in a day late and say, well, I'm sorry, I'm late when everybody else is here for a hearing. Where are you staying?
I'm in Kalamazoo. I'm homeless. Ever since this happened, I couldn't stay in my house in Centerville, so I'm just like sleeping in my car.
Well,
I was using my mom's address.
that's what we've been using, and that's what you told me. I also have a phone number that ends in 1625.
Yeah, my phone was. It was yesterday. It was really bad.
One way to make sure that you'll show up is just put you in jail until we have the next hearing.
Yeah, please don't. It's just I just had a situation yesterday. I had my phone. It works. I just.
All right, what was the situation yesterday?
My auntie died yesterday.
All right, what's her name?
Julia Vincent.
And where did she die?
In Texas.
So that prohibited you from coming to court and
I was trying. My mom's got cancer, and I was trying to help my mom get some. They was trying to, figure out what was going on and what happened to her. It was just a chaos.
In fact, you haven't spoken to your lawyer. You demanded
every time I call him, he don't call me back.
That's not his version. So does that phone number work?
Yes, Your Honor, it does.
Do you still wish to have a hearing in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
I
would like to talk to my attorney again and see what he's.
Well, there was a misdemeanor plea offer that the prosecutor made, and we couldn't relate it to you. I'm not very happy about this.
I wish it was where I could do it on Zoom because I'm staying in Kalamazoo and I don't have no transportation.
I'll put you in our jail and I'll make sure you be here. Don't whine about coming live to a court. That's how it works.
I'll get back.
You're charged with 2 felony counts and a second offense, domestic violence. Yes. It's not something you mail in or do by telephone.
I understand.
I don't know how much they paid in overtime to the cops, and she came here and we were all ready to go, and you were, who knows? How'd you know how to be here today?
I called today. And they told me that I had missed court. Like I said, it was chaotic. I had just forgot all about it. And I called. And I woke up first thing, I called this morning. And so, I wasn't trying to avoid the situation. I got here as soon as I could. I had a friend of mine give me a ride here. First thing this morning. And he was doing me a favor. His son's birthday today, and I appreciate it.
Theoretically, this would be set for next Monday, but I'm going to be 26. I'm going to reset this for February 26.
I really appreciate it, Your Honor.
At 1, I'm going to recall the bench warrant.
I appreciate that too, Your Honor.
You're to immediately call your lawyer. I'll give you his number again.
Yes, I was just going to say I need his number because I don't even have the papers that I had last time with it on there.
651.
He might have gave me his card.
All right. I'm going to have the bailiff take you out there. You're going to be here live in person at 1 o'clock on Tuesday, March 26th.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I'm having pre-plan right now to get transportation. I'm going to start working on it today.
All right. And there is a plea offer that's outstanding, which he hasn't had an opportunity to discuss with you. I was checking to see whether he was in the building, but he isn't here now. All right, take him out.
But if there's numbers on that paper, I'll get right to it and get in touch
All
with
right,
you.
very good.
I really appreciate you. Thank you.
We have another matter, a show cause that was set for 9 o'clock this morning for Crystal